Assalamu alaikum. Thanks for your videos. I have a question that I have been thinking about for years. How does one deal with exhaustion? And I mean both physical and mental. How do I cool down after exam week, for example? Okay, it's a good question. The fact that you're getting exhausted is a good thing. It means you're working hard, hopefully. A lot of people never reach that level of exhaustion. Maybe they just deprive themselves of sleep. I wouldn't say that's exhaustion. You're just tired, whatever. But exhaustion, it sounds like you're actually working. So, alhamdulillah, that's a really good thing. And now you've done the work, your exams are over, you want to rest. The first thing is, even though it's cool to say I work crazy hours, oh, and I didn't sleep for 3 days because I was studying and I was forcing myself to stay awake with coffee and Red Bull, but really, that's not cool, I don't think. I think it's better to have everything in moderation, right? So even when you're in revision time, hardcore, the week before, 2 weeks before your exams start, I still believe fully in having some relaxed time, having some wind down time. So that means implementing into your timetable, which I'm going to have something about revision very soon, inshallah, implementing something into your timetable that allows you to relax. So, you wake up early in the morning, you revise till dhuhr, maybe have lunch, that's some downtime. In between study sessions, actually, I've got a blog post on this and I'll link it right now. In between your study sessions, you need something relaxing there as well. Then lunchtime, eat, but also do some relaxing. Obviously, the salah, which is going to help relax you, bring you back to earth, if you like. But then also in the evening, you shouldn't be studying all day. In the evening, you need something. You need something to look forward to. You need something to rest the mind. And so exercise is great. Even though it physically uses energy, it helps, I think, divert your focus away from the stresses. And so I think it's really useful. And it kind of rejuvenates your body in a way because it demands more blood be pumped around your body, etc. So sports is really good. Hanging out with friends is even good. So the main point is to never have any time, a week or 2 weeks or a month or whatever, where you're not actually relaxing. You should be relaxing at least like every 1, 2, 3 days. If you study well and focused and concentrating properly, there's no reason why after 5 p.m. you could relax. You could do something else. Okay, so try and fit that into your timetable. And if you, this is the key, if you don't put that in your timetable first, then the work will take over. You'll say, oh, I need to revise every second possible, and you won't put it in there. So put the relaxing time in first. Put the relaxing time first into your timetable. Then how else do you relax? Well, I think you need to really, Salah is very powerful for relaxing because many reasons. Firstly, it makes you focus on just one thing at a time, and that is your connection to Allah. In fact, it's kind of an emptying of the brain, isn't it? It's kind of like not thinking about much at all, and that helps you relax. And even going into sujood and praying to Allah, these things also, I think they have an immense effect if done properly. So pay attention to the quality of your salah. Also, praying in the masjid, I feel helps a lot because it's like if you're studying, you go to pray in the masjid. That's going to take a block of time out of your studies. I thought I was going to sneeze. It's going to take a block of time out of your studies, and you're going to pray. After prayer, do your adhkar. You're sitting in the masjid, which is usually a calm place. Do your adhkar, remembering Allah. Try and find out what the adhkar mean as well, right? Because there's a meaning to them which will give you better results, if you like, more benefits if you actually know what you're saying with your adhkar. So that's another thing to relax. And then we said exercise, said spending time with friends, hobbies, this kind of stuff. Reading, stuff that keeps your mind off it. But I think, personally, the main technique I would use was to just make sure I didn't just work. Is that always like in the evening I would have some time to chill. In fact, when I was in uni with my friends in the same class, in the evenings, in the morning we would study. I'm talking about just before exam time. We would study alone. Then in the evening we would hang out in a cafe or something and we would actually discuss the what we were revising. Okay, so we enjoyed, like, we just enjoyed the topic, right? So that's why we were kind of geeks like that. But maybe you could do something similar. Like that was a relaxing time for me, and I was enjoying talking about the topic that we revised. So there you go. I hope that helps.